Alright, so looking back at our Pangea game that we have going on, we have 3 battles here, and then 2 unexpected events happening in Pangea and a new famous hero. So our first battle, finishing off those Atavi archers that we pinged off of last turn. Of course, taking care of them fairly easily with 5 white centaurs. 7 white centaurs taking care of a jaguar province, which I believe was a swamp. 1 black harpy pinging a heavy calf province to see what's inside. And then we got 16 death gems here from an event in Pangea. We also got a high priest that joined us in Pangea. And then we'll have to check what the commander the ability was, endurance. So recovers from, has +2 Vig now. So that's cool. So that was the province we pinged there, 225. We won at 202. We also won at 228. We picked up the white centaurs that ran into 222. So that is going to be very nice. We probably should, no, yeah, well, interesting. We should have, what was my idea here? Why didn't I hit 207? I think possibly just because I didn't want to bump, but I could be wrong. Here, we're patrolling now. Priest came with all these militia. We didn't really have anything we wanted to run them into yet. A small group going for 2 groups going for 232, being the Wolf Tribe. This group moving back to the capital. Us moving down here, moving both of our harpies down here just to see what we have going on. Now, I think actually I wanted to make sure I had 200 instead of 207 because we risked a bump. And that might have been what it was. And I couldn't reach 200 in one turn. But we do also see us moving from 202, the Jaguar province we just won, to take 181. And that's why we're going ahead and move a Harpy here so we're able to see these provinces and see what's going on. We see Yomi over here to our west. We see Baratos to our north. We see Zarmadia to our east. And we don't see anyone yet to our south. So we do look to plan on hitting just 232 and 181 next turn. And that's it. Recruitment goes, same thing as we had previously. More than likely still making more Black Harpies, yep. Should have made a Black Harpy here, but we did not have enough money. And that is turn 7, so let's go check out turn 8. Oops. Alright, and we do see a bump here with TNC. We see them take the province and then us bump into them. And then we had an unexpected event, losing population. That is very, very important. Unfortunate, losing 200, almost 2,000 population there. That's pretty sad. So, of course, we do take that wolf tribe out very, very easily. Did want to be careful just due to being having their high output of attacks there. That's why we brought 2 groups in. So we see that TNC is expanding with nobles here and was taking out this province. And it's unfortunate he did not lose any. So we'll have to see how it goes with our attack into him. These troops are pretty strong. So let's go ahead and watch that battle, that bump there that we had with him. See if our 6 white centaurs, 7, we have 7 here, against his nobles will be enough. 18 protection, it's going to be tough. And I think throughout our with our bless, we were able to win that. If we didn't have our bless there, I think it would have gone a different way because we do have some pretty powerful white centaurs here. So yeah, we got very lucky there, not even losing a single unit. So with that, all he has left at all he has at 169 is the noble that retreated. We see that he has not taken 156 yet, so now that we know that, we do see this big throne here at 186, we're going to move to take 162. And see, we did expect that Zarmatia, I don't know. They did hit 207, and I did want to be careful. I didn't think that, well, I mean, possibly, but at least we're more guaranteed to take 200 here. I doubt he'll want or will push for that there. I mean, he could go for 192 or 200, but I don't know if that point we talked to him, we said I was going to get that one, he was going to get that one. Not exactly remember. But yeah, I'm glad it ended the way it did and we did not bump. Of course, these two groups are going to go and hit 256, which is a 30 barbarian prov here. More than likely taking that out. We do have these groups being the militia, the initial group that we had in the White Centaur group that we made this turn, hitting 225, taking the rest of that. So that's going to be very nice. Things have been going pretty well for us. Recruitment is the same, making 6 more White Centaurs and a commander to go with them. That is kind of how it goes. No research, don't have to really worry about research. The prophet's still preaching, pushing out our scales. Over here we do see Ulm to the west of Baratos. Anyone else? And of course we know that our southern neighbor is Tianchi now. And now we see to the east of Tianchi we have Arcocephali. We do not know who is over here. And we do not know who is over here. So yeah, very interesting. Of course, we know Baratos is here. We do not know who is here that is in between Baratos and Tianchi. Of course, we know that Relay and Atlantis are in here. I think it's Relay and Atlantis. So that's what we have going on. Not too shabby. Moving Black Harpies over to 234 to see what Zarmania's Bless is whenever he does decide to take that province. So we did have a Black Harpy here. We should have moved this Black Harpy at 162 somewhere. We should have moved him probably to 133 or 130. I do assume that 155 is Tianchi's cap. We do want to see. We did see just to see who had these fars here. We see Arco has taken one, and we see this one here. Now we're going to go ahead and move to 140, see what else he has taken, how well he is expanding. Of course, that will give us eyesight on 125, 119, 134, and of course seeing 140 in his capital and 133. This one stayed there, didn't actually move, so I'll do that. So being able to see a lot of this is seeing how well TNG is doing. So because our early fights here don't really want to fight Zarmadia. Maybe Baratos, Yomi, or TNG, honestly, all three of them will be good early fights for us, I feel. So yeah, I think that would be pretty good. Of course, we have no research yet. But expansion has gone fairly well. So we're looking to take in 225 and 162 and 200 this turn, along with 256. So that is a 4-turn expansion on turn 8. Not too bad. Hopefully we do win them all. So let's go ahead and end the turn and check out turn 9 to see how we're doing. Turn 9. There we go. There we go. And we see Yomi expanding too. Oh, so unfortunately, one of our Hierophants here died, taking the Deer Tribe. So yeah, that is a loss there. We were beaten there. Very unfortunate. And another one we're beaten at. That is so unfortunate. Like, we've been doing so good. There's no reason why these 7 White Centaurs couldn't have killed 3 militia, 7 light infantry, 3 heavy infantry, a priest, and 3 commanders. Like, are you shitting me? We see Dione here taking out his group. Minotaur. So we took the light cav province that was to our northwest, and then we took another barbarian province, which I think was in the northeast. So let's see here. So we failed at 162. We see that the nobles are here. It's so unfortunate that we failed taking 162 there, and also failed at 200. We will not be able to get there as fast as we want to. We will ping 203 this turn. We're moving our group. We're moving one Hierophant back to the capital. We're moving this Hierophant with the troops down to 216 because we know that 5 is in the cap circle of Baratos. We will not take that. So we're going to pick up the White Centaurs here, which is only one. Is there another one somewhere? That's unfortunate. It looks like we lost a couple there in that retreat. We do see 5 here, so we definitely need to pick them up. We cannot move there in one turn, so we have to go to 202 first. These two guys are moving back to the capital, whereas this Hierophant group with White Centaurs is moving to 225, being the same swamp. Either going for 193, you're trying to push down. So yeah, very unfortunate there. Really screwed up that one. So we are going to be sneaking over to 248 to start preaching over there. No, actually, we're going to pick up those White Centaurs and bring them back. That's what we're doing. Yep, I do see that one White Centaur. We're going to go ahead and move the Prophet over there just because everyone else is busy at the moment. He can get there and back in one turn, I feel, with that 34 map movement. Still decent, even though we lost around 2,000 population there in 231. Very nice province nonetheless. So yeah, very unfortunate there that we took those 2 commander losses. And if the commanders wouldn't have died, I mean, there's not like there's a whole lot left here in either one of these. So yeah, very unfortunate for us for sure. So looking down here, we see Tianchi does on 119, 140, 133, 158. So not too bad. We do see that they don't have 125 yet, so we are going to move a scout there. We do see some warriors of 5 elements, so we'll be able to catch their bless. Moving down, we do see a Vanheim is over here to his west, so we're going to see what's over here in 110, see who his neighbor is. And at this point, I have decided that Tianchi is going to be our first target. I have moved all my scouts over here. I have failed my expansion at 162, and it looks like he's going to be taking it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forests over here that I'm looking to take. So these are the reasons that we are going for TNG. Well, that one's Archocephalus, that forest there. So 5 forests. So that was kind of determined here at turn 9. I decided who was going to be my first target, and as you can tell, we have everything kind of moving in that direction. We have the terrain that we want. We have kind of a weaker early game. We already beat one of his expansion parties, took out some expensive nobles. We know that they're easy to beat with our troops. We're about to find out what his bless is. So things are looking good. We're going to be taking 203. Our expansion in the north is done. Our expansion in the east and the west is done. And so now all we have left is expanding and moving our troops to the south and looking at TNG for our first target here. We should be growing a fort here in a turn or two right when we start the war. But that was turn 9, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.